Yeah.
You said that you welcome a ceasefire that would allow people to leave of their own free will. Do you have any reports that Syrian army units are stopping people from leaving of their own free will?
I have, again, say the reports of this arrangement are pretty fresh. I can't confirm that it's actually true. We have seen just over the last couple of days that some civilians have left.
Yeah.
We've also seen reports that some fighters have left and then disappeared, which is deeply concerning. So I don't know. What, as I understand it, from what this deal, if it's true, would allow armed opposition members to also leave with some of their light weapons. But again, we have to, the proof's going to be in the pudding here. We have to see what happens.
Because, there are all these reports about atrocities and so on, and I'm not in any way questioning their possible credibility. But also, I saw other reports where people are jubilant, they're happy to see the Army command, they're going to the western side where they can get, medicine and food and so on and all these things. So it is not all just one dimension, kind of. Would you agree with that?
No, I don't, Said. I mean, I haven't seen every picture coming out of Aleppo, but I haven't seen, honestly, Said, I haven't seen any dancing in the streets here. So,
I'm not saying, I'm saying people are.
Well, no, you said jubilant, they're happy, and they're.
Okay, maybe I missed.
Yeah, I think maybe you did overspeak.
People were relieved to see that they are.
I think at this point, there's probably people that would be relieved for any sense of calm in their lives after what they've been through at the hands of the regime, Said, with the support of Russia. I mean, they have literally been under siege for months and have been starved and have been bombed. Hospitals have been destroyed. And those who have tried to leave have been killed on the way. Convoys have not only been not allowed in, they were bombed back in September. So I can't rule out the fact that there might be some people in Aleppo who are relieved to see some calm, even if it is under the jackboot of the regime. Under the conditions they've been living in, I certainly can't begrudge them. But by and large, all we have seen is brutality, violence, and bloodshed, and a lot of destroyed and wrecked lives and families. And you don't have to look any more or any further than the network news and what's on cable and online right now, and the images coming out of there. I mean, it's pretty gut wrenching to look at.
I understand it's quite disturbing, and I look at them and so on, and I'm quite disturbed and so on. But also, all these sources, they never have any kind of solid veracity. I listened to the UN spokesman today, and he always cited multiple sources. We never relied on multiple sources. We say that they remain allegations until we have some sort of verifiable evidence and so on. I'm saying there's a great deal of the fog of war, no pun intended, in this case. How do you establish what is really going on the ground, on your own, independent?
Said, I think we've talked about this an awful lot of times. We gather the best information that we can from a variety of sources. Some of it's press reporting, no question. A lot of it comes from reputable aid agencies that are either on the ground or have associates on the ground in Syria. And some of it comes from intelligence sources, which I'm obviously clearly not going to get into. And I don't think that it's incumbent upon me or anybody else from a podium to sit there in detail and provide a laundry list of every single individual organization that gives us information. It's a mosaic. And frankly, again, I would encourage you to go flip on CNN today and look for yourself at the imagery that's coming out of Aleppo by a reputable news organization. It's all there for you to see.
My last question on